Hey, guys! Welcome to the Debu Neko Otaku fan channel. Today, I want to share with you the TV anime are set to premiere in January 2024. I will present them in order of their release date. First up, we've got bottom-tier character Tomozaki Second Stage, hitting the screens after a wait of about 2 years. The MC, Fumiya Tomozaki, is a top-tier player in the gaming world, but also a bottom-tier player in the real world. However, a chance encounter in the game introduces him to his polar opposite in real life, a female classmate named Aoi Hinami. From then on, Fumiya Tomozaki takes on the challenge of leveling up in the real-world game, with his newfound companion Aoi, aiming to gradually integrate into school life. Next is the third season of Classroom of the Elite. It's time for Kiyotaka Ayanokoji to show his extraordinary intelligence and how he will fool and use almost everyone in the only the strongest school. By the way, it's the last part of the MC's first grade story. Now is gushing over Magical Girls, an anime about the girl called Hiragi Utina who has always looked up to magical girls and fantasized about transforming into a cool heroine who fights evil. But her colorful dream is quickly shattered in an ironic turn of events when she transforms into a villain. Disinterested in associating with the forces of evil, she tries to quit when a group of magical girls appear and declare war. A battle ensues and Hiragi soon discovers that she enjoys inflicting pain on others as her true nature starts to emerge. Ishura, it's an anime depicting a fantasy world after the demise of the Demon King, where the 16 formidable Shuras vie for the title of the strongest hero. Chained Soldier, an anime about the MC who becomes the slave of several female leads, teaming up with these awakened combat-capable heroines to fight against monsters' aggression. Delicious in Dungeon, a story that unfolds during dungeon adventures, where various monsters are turned into delicious cuisine. Beyond that, this anime takes viewers deep into the ecosystem of the isekai world, with a well-crafted world building and setting. By the way, this anime has garnered quite a bit of anticipation, perhaps because of that I mentioned before. My instant death ability is so overpowered, as the title's description. It's a story about the MC with the ability to cause instant death to anyone, and his various cheat-like life. Sasaki and Peeps, the anime tells the story of the MC who purchases a parrot which can transporting him to a isekai world. Then, the MC begins shuttling back and forth between the real world and the isekai world. And there will be a series of interesting stories to follow. The Demon Prince of Momochi House is an anime about the MC's story of cohabitation with 3 handsome monster dudes in a house left as an inheritance by her parents. A Sign of Affection, a heartwarming love story about a girl with hearing impairment and her journey in romance. By the way, I personally quite like the adorable character design of the female protagonist like this one. Hari Maware. Koinu, this short anime tells the story of a little dog named Koinu who, after his original company goes bankrupt, then he found a mysterious job requiring him to put dog stickers all over the city, and the following stories. Mashley, Magic and Muscle Second Season, an anime detailing how the MC utterly inept at magic, relies on his robust physique to wield muscle magic in the world dominated by magical power. Han no Michi, it's an anime that tells the story of the girls who share a love for mahjong and the stories that unfold between them. Tales of Wedding Rings, the story revolves around the MC in order to combat an evil realm called the Abyss. He must gather the power of 5 princess rings. Hence, it becomes a tale of him having to marry each of them. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. The story is about the MC was transported to an isekai world, then gaining the rare ability of healing magic in this world. However, instead of becoming a traditional healer, the MC is forced by a knight's order to undergo physical training. Throughout the tough training, the protagonist uses his healing magic to help excel in these physical challenges. Seventh Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. It tells the story of the seventh rebirth of the MC who will died and restarted her life over every time at the age of 20. However, in her seventh rebirth, she accidentally marries the prince who killed her in her sixth loop and lives happily ever after. Banished from the Heroes Party Season 2, the MC was a member of the Heroes Party. His blessing gave him the common ability to survive any terrain. And he can prove additional skills can go beyond the limit. But one day the Heroes Party banishes him from the group, so the MC started his new life in a borderland town. Blue Exorcist. Shimane Illuminati Saga. It's a sequel to Blue Exorcist, featuring Shimane Illuminati as the main character. Fluffy Paradise. The story follows the MC who died from overwork in the real world, then transported to a isekai world, and she requested the coveted ability from the god. A passive skill that makes all fluffy animals and even the monsters unconditionally love her. Kingdom Season 5. It's a war-themed anime set against the historical backdrop of the Warring States period in ancient China, depicting the conquest of the Six States by the Kingdom of Qin. Solo Leveling. Adapted from the popular Korean webtoon of the same name, the story tells the weak MC in a fantasy world. During a particular mission, the MC unexpectedly discovered the existence of a system in this world. By fulfilling various tasks assigned by the system, the MC can obtain unique rewards that others cannot attain. The Dangers in My Heart Season 2, a sweet high school romantic comedy that vividly portrays the romantic escapades of teenage boys and girls during their tender years. The Strongest Tanks Labyrinth raids, yet another MC abandoned by his companions, but this time as a tank. AA Gamer. I would never do something foolish like that. And I know how crucial a tank is for a team. High Card Season 2. This is a fantasy action anime that tells the story of the main characters battling to obtain the 52x playing cards, which grant special abilities to the chosen ones of these cards. Mr. Villain's Day Off. Just like the title of the anime, it's an anime about the villain's vacation life when he's not engaged in nefarious activities. In this comedy anime, we'll witness how the villain, who claims to want to destroy the earth, is corrupted by the secular sweet deals. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. The story follows a protagonist who, originally a low-level adventurer, gets swallowed by a dragon during a dungeon adventure. Upon discovering he has been reincarnated as an undead, the MC embarks on a new life with his rebirth body. Tsukimichi. Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. The MC's parents are both isekai individuals. In order to fulfill the commitment made by his parents to the goddess when they eloped to Earth, the MC embarks on the journey back to isekai to become the hero. By the way, this anime is set to air continuously for 2 seasons until April 2024. Hokkaido gals are super adorable. The anime tells the story of a MC who transfers from Tokyo to Hokkaido and a glass girl from Hokkaido in a school romantic comedy. Synduality. Noir Part 2, a mecha battle anime set in a sci-fi worldview. Those interested in sci-fi may enjoy it. The Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil. Ever wondered how angels and demons would go about falling in love? If not, this anime will give you one answer. This time for torture, princess. The Hell Lord has captured the princess of the empire. Since both sides are still in conflict over territory, the Hell Lord attempts to extract military secrets from the princess by torturing her with various delicacies. Villainous Level 99, a story that the MC is an invincible villainess even stronger than the Demon Lord, but at the beginning, no one knows the true extent of the protagonist's capability. Dr. Elise, another anime adapted from a Korean webtoon, It tells the story of the MC after being executed in a isekai world, was reborn on Earth as a trauma surgeon. Unexpectedly, after died on Earth while practicing medicine once again. Then the protagonist was reborn in the original isekai world again, now as her 16-year-old self. This time, armed with the experience of 2 reincarnations, the MC was determined to avoid the dire fate of being executed. Shaman King. Flowers. This anime is a sequel to Shaman King, but with a twist. The protagonist is now Hana Asakura, the son of the previous protagonist, Yo Asakura. Bang Bravern, yet another mecha combat anime, set in the near future real world. Cherry Magic. 30 years of virginity can make you a wizard? If someone becomes a wizard at 30 years old without losing his virginity, what happens? This anime explores that possibility. The MC, after 30 years of living as a virgin, discovers he can read others' minds. One day, while reading the mind of his male supervisor, he realizes that his supervisor has fallen in love with him. Thus begins a light-hearted and humorous BL story. Delusional Monthly Magazine, a publishing house specializing in supernatural phenomena, encounters real supernatural events. A truly intriguing setting. Metallic Rouge, an anime with dual female MCs, telling the story of artificial beings battling with mechs on Mars. The anime also delves into the intricate relationship between artificial beings and humans. It's worth mentioning that this work is also the Bones' 25th anniversary celebration, so there's something to look forward to. Sengoku Yuko. This anime revolves around a duo, consisting of a Yuko and a human sibling, embarking on the missions to exterminate various monsters during the Sengoku period. Meito, Isekai no Yu, Kaitaku Ki, Yoshizo Yukawa, an enthusiast of hot springs, unfortunately meets his demise after falling off a cliff. However, he is reincarnated into an isekai world where, ironically, hot springs are feared as the springs of death by the inhabitants. Determined to change this perception, Yoshizo Yukawa decides to build hot springs for everyone to enjoy, aiming to dispel the prejudice surrounding them. The weakest tamer began a journey to pick up trash. Ivy is a no-star tamer, so she is hated by her family for it, forcing Ivy to decide to live in the forest. Then she had to work hard to survive in the forest. The Witch and the Beast, a dynamic adventure story, unfolds as 2 protagonists embark on a journey to hunt and eliminate witches in order to lift their curses. Yurusei Yatsura Season 2. This is the 2nd season of the remake of the anime with the same name, originally released in 1981. The first season aired in 2022. Buchigiri? It's said that the story is a combination of Yankee and The Book of 1001 Nights. Sounds pretty abstract. I don't know what that is. Snack Basu. This anime revolves around the everyday stories unfolding in a snack shop. Meiji Gekken. 1874. This is a historical anime set in Japan in 1874, during the early years of the Meiji Restoration, just a little before the Satsuma Rebellion. The Fire Hunter Season 2. In the distant future, a calamity has changed human physiology so that humans will instantly combust when in the presence of fire. As a result, human civilization collapsed until they discover an alternative fuel source derived from the blood of demonic fire fiends. The MC, Tuko, who was saved by one firehunter, lives in such a world. Lastly, don't forget about ongoing series like Frieren, Beyond Journey's End and The Apothecary Diaries that have been airing from the previous season into the current one, providing us with more content to enjoy. Above is all the information about the anime set to premiere in January 2024. If there are inaccuracies or omissions in the information I provided, feel free to point them out in the comments. Also, please note that the broadcast times I referred to are from Wikipedia and may differ by a day due to time zone variations. Your understanding is appreciated. I hope you'll enjoy the anime of 2024 winter. That's it for today. Thanks for sticking around. If you think this video is great, don't forget to give a like after watching it. If you want to see my others anime content, you can subscribe to my channel or save the playlist in the top right corner. Then you will not miss next updates. See you in the next video. Peace.